that we might be losing someone. But anyways,
Should be winners finals.
Yeah, this is gonna be winners finals. This is DNA and Saber. DNA taking out Gons, doing the oldest trick in the book, making him go to Midgar. Meanwhile, Saber just getting here clean, man. Won his round before this 2-0. Won the round before that 2-0.
Saber's proven some pretty solid item awareness. It's kind of easy to really swing a lot of matches in your favor as long as you keep an eye on like what spawns on the stage and where.
When you said doing the oldest trick in the book, I thought you meant just sending Gons to losers bracket way earlier than he should be.
That is a pretty old trick.
Because that actually is the legit oldest trick in the book. That's the Gons, right there. Oh my God! Held the crash bomb for a little bit too long in his hands, and DNA is gonna eat the blast zone for that one. Speaking of eating the blast zone,
Mementos is pretty large.
Is it really? I very rarely actually play casual Smash. I don't think I've actually ever played casual Smash in Ultimate, except for when I'm on Elite Smash, and then there's like just some child on there who has his rule sets, set on, and then I do it.
Yeah, that's why the walls come in super far. Like, they spawn from the edge of the blast zone, so it's like the stage itself is really wide, and then the blast zones are like, it gives you town and city-esque ceilings, but on all sides.
Oh wow, that is a big stage then.
It's really big.
Oh jeez, yeah, that up smash from the top platform. Palutena is kind of light too, and that didn't even kill. Crazy, I had no idea about Mementos being that big.
That's why you see a lot of zoners or zoner mains and items like Take You Here or lighter characters. But well, there we go, 147.
Yeah, I definitely hate when I get counterpicked to Mementos in my sets, and then after I lose, I'm like, wait, stage is banned.
Wait, what a minute. Remember
well, whatever. Took the W already.
For like a week.
It was. I remember that. It was very early on. Right now he's got the launch star though, but the ceiling is up, so it'll actually launch him right back down if he gets hit in that. I love, I love seeing the big brain strats when it comes to items, man. It makes me think of like those item contests, those Smash 64 combo contests, one where they set up the items in certain ways. You actually gotta be pretty big brain to like know what you can do with items and when, like to set up little ledge traps with them. It's like every character sort of becomes like a mini zoner, if you're not a mini zoner, a mini ledge trapper, if you would, except now the ledge trap is everywhere.
Yes, with some of these tools that you can place, and the fact that almost every item is active when you throw it off the ground and have it bound places. Like, so much activity is going on that you're really never safe.
Oh yeah. I mean, except for what Saber did right there, is that he throws the fire stick, takes the stock, literally just going underneath the stage or by the ledge to avoid Inkling's final smash right there. I kind of forgot how bad Inkling's final smash kind of is.
It's like great if you hit it because it's kind of hard to SDI out of it, but then also you can just SDI up and remove a lot of the danger that Inkling can get out of it.
Yeah, like it kind of reminds me of Mario's, if you would, where you could just like, yeah, it's supposed to be his big final move, whatever, and then like most characters can kind of just jump over it.
Yeah. Oh no, got him. Bomb chew.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Hard to avoid bomb chews when they go down and around because they pick up speed as they go. So.
Oh yeah.
They'll come at you quickly.
That they do, my friend. That they will. I gotta ask though, would they I gotta ask, I mean, do you remember way early on before the game was out and before the game was even out and people were saying like, yo, there's Final Smash meter now. Actually, hold on, let's take a look at this first. What happens here while he just waits? He's got the hammer out and yeah, just didn't jump inside. He definitely didn't even see it. If we're being honest, that just snuck up on him so quickly as the low battery from Chris's Pro Controller is going to be the downfall of this bracket.
I might have to stop the stream.
Rest in peace, Pro Controller.
Pro Controller. It's my favorite controller in the damn world. I use it for everything. I use it on PC. I use it to play like freaking COD Zombies, dude. It's amazing.
It's a really good controller. I'm glad that they've actually made something that fits in hands and has good stick placement as opposed to like the Wii Pro controller, the Wii U Pro controller that just feel awkward to use.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Switch Pro controller is easily one of the best controllers Nintendo has ever made. You know, like the N64 is one of my favorite consoles of all time, but I'm sorry, that controller is super trash. As nostalgic as I am for it, it's just no good. Oh, the Ness counter pick. Oh my god, just people understand. Everybody knows that Ness is just like the ultimate casual character. Look at him.
So good on any casual meta.
He's just a little boy.
It's like all of us in.
This is
I wouldn't go with all of us. But,
Okay.
This is DNA's stage, by the way. This is his go-to.
This is hype.
Yeah, I've seen him counterpick to the stage and bracket a few times in competitive tournaments, and you know he's just such a powerful being that like we can't tell him no, the stage is banned, but he just does it anyway. But you know because of the sheer raw power of DNA being the Saiyan god that he is, we can't say no lest we have our kneecaps blown out by his katana sword. It's terrifying, and I want out of this world because I don't want to live in fear of DNA.
Careful with the Leviathan waves. They'll take you just like the Congo Jungle one.
Ooh, Saber actually had a little bit of a hard time getting that getting the smash ball right there, as he might have himself stuck here.
Wow, really good play by
not
DNA,
able to get around.
dude.
Beautiful stuff from DNA, putting the hitbox right back into it.
That was clean.
Yeah, he just stopped him in the one place that DNA just put out a hitbox in literally the one place that Saber could have gone to get around that, which was really smart on his part, you know, just knowing that, you know, he's got all other options covered with that giant final smash, and then just put out the one hitbox, you know, in the one escape spot where Saber could have gone. Easy pickings.
Yeah, I was waiting for when Saber would start charging that up smash because DNA had been landing and spot dodging a lot of the grab attempts and up smash that Saber was throwing out. So, but thanks to the yo-yo having a annoyingly active hitbox, reading spot dodges has never been easier.
What was that, an ad?
Yeah.
Oh, just get for like a controller or something. A very special controller that we can advertise just for Smash. I mean, like the Melee community. You know they do that because, I mean, a good controller is so important in that game because of dashback and whatnot, and notches and all the stuff that it really takes to continue keeping Melee to be the perfect video game that it is. Oh god, giant Ness forward smash.
Not as strong as a home run bat, but damn close.
Okay, I'm sorry, but DNA, with everything that is going on off the level right now, he had absolutely no business coming back to the level. Absolutely no business coming back to the level. Like he should run off the stage right now, just out of respect for Saber.
Oh my god, the back
the
shield!
back shield! The back shield! Oh my
Wow, dude.
Clutch! Absolutely clutch.
That's hype.
Oh, that was so silly.
Where did he got outplayed?
Finally got him.
What are you talking about?
Finally got him.
Oh my god, that was hilarious, dude. He didn't think to roll. Like, he just kind of did it again.
It's running out of time. I just have to F smash again. and
I'm
hope
glad
it
you got
works.
him in the end. Didn't miss on strike 3 at least.
Pretty much, yeah. Just got him on strike 3 right now. You're out on 3 strikes, man. It's just 1 ball. Just like Lance Armstrong.
You know,
Oh, no.
we're making all the it feels like DNA has like every crazy interaction going for him, but he's
Might
about
be
to
dead
get
here.
Yeah, he's on his bad stock and like down, like been lapped in %. So like, not everything's coming up DNA.
Walking the dog in his face.
Dude, that's disrespectful, man. I mean, I was doing that in Kirby Star Allies yesterday. I had the yo-yo item with Kirby, and I had to fight Wispy Woods, right? And one of the moves that he can do with the yo-yo is just walk the dog, and it's literally Ness's down smash, like it's an active hitbox in the Kirby game. So I just held it on Wispy Woods, just for at least where Wispy Woods' crotch would be if you know he had any,
If he
because he's a
had
tree.
one, yeah.
Right in
But
the roots, man.
and a bit under the roots, yeah. You know, trees are.
He's definitely got
Yeah,
some
true.
kind of nuts, though.
That just looks so stupid.
Dude, I love that.
Why won't it break? No, it's stupid. Why won't it work?
We can confirm that whenever you play Ness, you lose all your brain cells.
It's so
Sorry.
funny because he himself is actually so big-brained, literally, because he's a psychic,
Oh yeah.
that it just takes it away, you know?
I think, was that the... Hold on, I hope this is the right replay. Is this the final smash? No, it's not the final smash. What was it?
Oh.
So this is one we just watched.
Oh,
We can watch it again.
All right, we can watch it again. We can watch it
For
again.
old time's sake.
For old time's sake.
Okay. Oh yeah. Remember this? It happened like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, this isn't the one that has him actually getting the kill though. I was looking for wasn't the first stock taken where DNA hit him like into his final smash, like just
yes. He put his final smash out, and then Ness, because of how good his air
it was
dodge is,
this.
actually would have been able to air dodge around it.
This is
and
it.
then what happened, as you're about to see here, is that after the final smash is out, DNA just puts that one hitbox in the one spot that he could have gone in, just throwing him right back into it, which is how he took the
It's
stock.
kind of hype, actually. It was a good
there's the
play.
Falco.
Yeah, here's
Yeah,
the Falco.
no, that was smart.
Here
Now
is-
the bird is the word, my friends. We got the DNA Falco out here, which means a different final smash, different airspeed, all sorts of different properties for our man right here. And I love watching Falco's final smash. I love the cinematics for it. You know, where he's just one wild flyer, you know, just does the, what am I trying to do? The backwards somersault. It's different from Fox's. I mean, it's the same final smash. Oh my god. Speaking of final smash, he might as well just got hit by one right there with the way he ping-ponged off the top.
And the pill inside exploded with the explosion rather than any sort of item. Ooh, another bomb too. DNA is always one to fetch the item first, while Wolf kind of plays around them as opposed to looking for them. It's interesting how they different approaches can mean some very different games, and both players two-stocked each other in games 1 and 2. So.
Yeah, man, knowing how the items work is so crucial, man. I mean, there are some items that you can literally just put out as like a bouncing hitbox, sort of like Gyro or Link's Bomb or whatever. And if you know what items can do that, you know, you're pretty much set to go for you to create your own little ledge traps. And I don't blame this guy. I don't blame DNA. I don't blame DNA for going Falco here. That reflector that he's got in his down B, that comes out on the first active frame. There aren't too many characters in this game that I can say have a literal, oh god, that was almost so hot. You put out a down there. But anyway, like I was saying, there aren't too many characters that I can say have a actual frame 1 reflector, and if you're playing in a casual bracket, I don't know about you, but having a reflector that comes out that fast sounds pretty good.
Having anything that's like remotely consistent, like I don't know, ZSX jab or flip kick, PPG quick attack, Falco reflector, as you mentioned, like it's just having something that you can rely on and fall back to is great in the chaos.
Gotta read the air dodge. No, nothing doing. Just gonna throw a couple pot shots. Regain stage control. Says I have a box above me. It's gonna protect me just like Snake. Solid Snake, I gotta say. This is forward smash. Takes the stock and the game for DNA. DNA going up 2-1. I gotta say, Solid Snake is like the only character I can possibly think of that makes hiding in a cardboard box badass. Like, when I was a kid, you know, I would take a cardboard box, I would write on the sides of it, and be like, now it's a duplicator, or a time machine, and I would just sit in the box and just put myself in my own little world.
Hey, man.
But
the
Solid
power
Snake,
of imagination.
he's a grown-ass man, and he does that, and he makes it still cool, you know? I mean, he does it, and it works.
He probably
I was an
makes-
avid reader of Calvin and Hobbes when I was a kid, which inspired me to start playing with
Those are
cardboard
some
boxes.
pretty good comic.
Oh, are you kidding? Calvin and Hobbes is and I should read it now. Because when I was a
They're good
kid,
now.
there
Read 'em
were
now.
so many big words in Calvin and Hobbes that I didn't understand because he was probably the most philosophical 6-year-old I've ever seen in my life, which I can only imagine was probably what Chris was like when he was 6. But, yeah, it inspired me.
Chris is the savant of our poor little Smash community.
I mean, I don't know if I agree, but I do agree that Calvin Hobbes is pretty brilliant, and you guys should all try and read some. Old Cartoon holds up really well today. I actually follow a few Calvin Hobbes Instagram accounts, and it's probably the only reason I use Instagram at the moment.
Yeah, I follow some of the Calvin and Hobbes Twitter pages. I think they post a daily one, as well as I have just a ton of books as well for Calvin and Hobbes. Haven't read every single one in the 10-year run of that comic strip, but yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, no, it ran from 85 to 95, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, it went so long.
Oh yeah, for a very long time. I mean, speaking of comic strips, you guys ever see that video of what is it? Yeah, you shit posted in the wrong neighborhood, like John Arbuckle just dancing at the club.
Dude, that John Arbuckle dancing is really wholesome and good. I really miss like the old newspaper comics. There was something so like good about those that just you don't really see anymore.
They still exist. I mean, they're just considered like boomer humor now.
That's so unfortunate.
I mean, Garfield is, you know, still running. Still, that comic strip has been around since 1978.
People like the funny cat.
My man's
They
just
did.
trying to get some lasagna. It's a big world out here. He just wants to eat.
Oh man, I hate my Monk days, and I could really go for some enchiladas.
Dude, there's a Rick and Morty skit where they do.
That's the one. That's the one I was
Take
quoting.
it
dude.
easy, Gazorka Field. I'll play that after.
Wow, John, you stupid piece of human absolute garbage.
White
White.
guilt. Dude, it's amazing. We'll play it after this.
Wait, white? Yeah, white. Piece of trash.
Human. Yeah. All right. So, anyways.
Love Gazor Bizarre Field. Fun fact, Viacom just last year actually purchased Garfield, and I think they're making a new show.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's whether I like it or not is separate from anything, but it just kind of makes sense.
Yeah. He had one on Cartoon Network for a while, but that show was trash.
Yeah, I remember the 3D animation of it was not pleasing.
It was like worse than Jimmy Neutron 3D animation, and Jimmy Neutron 3D animation was really, really good for its time.
Yeah, bad in today's standpoint, but like for the early 2000s, pretty good.
Oh yeah. See me in Garfield card, by the way. Here we are on Gamer. Oh my god, and this is actually a really interesting version of Gamer. I'm sure, like, for all you casual players, or even not casual players of the like, this stage and its platform layout is completely randomly generated every time you spawn on it. It's different every single time. Like, sometimes you'll just have, like, these three platforms here. You'll have just one solid platform, whatever. And this is really interesting, because right now, we have a version of... What are you doing?
Why? You could have just got him killed by Mom.
Yeah,
Now you're even.
Mom is vicious. Coming out playing that Game Boy in the middle of the night, dude. She's like, you're gonna burn your eyes. Stop it. I mean, and she was coming for Falco there, and she kind of let him do it. He kind of just threw away his stock there, and Saber actually might lose this set because of that. That was actually not well advised.
Stocks are arguably even more important in a casual item since gameplay. Since people die so fast. Oh my
Bro,
god.
what the
Did
heck?
he hit him with a dare into the laser from the cannon?
I think it was Sour Spot Dare into Glazer, yeah.
Yo.
Oh my god.
I'll get that replay. That was nuts.
Please.
Dude,
Yo,
DNA popping off for
moving on
himself
to
in the chat.
Grant.
And he should. That was hype. Let's look
S'il
at
vous
that.
plaît.
Let's look at that. One more time.
Okay.
Orca.
And here we go. It's firing the lasers. He's using the magnet to heal. Oh my god. He threw the super scope down to combo into the down air, which then got hit by the laser.